the internet went out where I'm from, and it's super windy right now. Looks like the Texans just Stroud tried to throw on the run and was incomplete. Lucky that wasn't intercepted. And the Texans are going to have to punt this football. Sucks. I had to end the stream right there. Here's the punt from about the 32-yard line. Oh, fair caught about the 12, but the Texans player ran into the Chargers. That's going to be a penalty. Tack on about 10 yards right there. It's going to be first and 10 for the Chargers at the 25-yard line, at their own 25-yard line. Chargers are definitely the better team early, better defensively. They just got to figure it out on offense a little bit. Able to score in the red zone. They're settling for field goals right now, but they're moving the football inside the 20s. Yeah, it's going to be fair catch interference on the Texans. Chris Boyd. Stroud's had two drives. First one, he had a completed catch, but Minchie fumbled it. And then the second drive, I only saw one play, but he tried to roll out to his right and throw on the run. Was inaccurate and it almost got intercepted. And then the Texans had to punt the football again. It's commercial right now. Chargers are going to get this football. It's actually their own 31-yard line. That was a horrible penalty by the Texans right there, because they would have had this football at the 13. Now they got it at the 31. Got 5 minutes left to play first quarter. Chargers up 6-0 on a first and 10. Herbert, shotgun formation's got a running back to his left. It's Gus Edwards. He's got two wide receivers to his left. Now he sends one in motion to his left. Play action fake. They're going to throw a little pass out to him. It's going to be a penalty. It's probably going to be a legal formation on the Chargers, I'm assuming. I think they had two guys moving at the same time. Tried to get a wide receiver in motion to his left, and he's running out there, and Herbert takes a snap and just throws it to him quickly. And I think a wide receiver is moving at the same time he was. Oh, it's an ineligible man downfield. So basically, they had a lineman running downfield before that pass is completed. That's why that's called. I mean, it wasn't. He almost like stumbled forward. He went like about 3 yards forward. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of tic tac call. Shotgun formation for the Chargers on a 1st and 15. Herbert takes a snap. He's going to hand this ball off middle. Stuffed by the Texans on a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 14 from the, looks about the 31-yard line. Herbert, empty backfield. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He takes a snap. Big drop. Now looking deep. Throws, and it's tipped in the air. Free play. Ooh. Quentin Johnston almost came down with that. He should have. It went right through his hands. The ball looks like his elbow, and the ball kind of fluttered in the air like a duck. They're going to call holding on the Texans right there. It's actually a defensive lineman. Oh, looks like a running back tried to like break out to the flat after he was blocking him, and he held him. It's a good call right there. Herbert, shotgun formation. It's a pistol look. Now he sends a wide receiver in motion to his right. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Edwards right up the middle. Stuffed again. About a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. 3:30 left to play, first quarter, up 6-0. 16 total plays, 45 of time of possession. I mean, they've owned this whole first quarter. Herbert, pistol look. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. 1 was left. Now he's changing the play. Herbert takes a snap, play action fake, big drop, throws middle, and it's incomplete. He's looking for a running back right there. 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Looked like he was looking deep right there, trying to hit a wide receiver, but he thought better of it. Just checked it down to a running back. Could this be another stop for the Texans? Herbert, shotgun formation, takes a stitch, and it's, almost picked off right there. His arm got hit again. He was looking for McConkley. 4th and 9. Chargers caught a punt. The Texans are getting pressure. That's the second. Anderson had a sack. Now he's got a tip ball. Yeah, Will Anderson's a beast. Oh, my going off. Texans blocked the punt, but this ball, I kid you not, it went about 15 yards, and then took a bounce, about a 20-yard bounce. Texans are going to have this football at about I want to say the 40-yard line. Yeah, they're on 40-yard line. See if Stroud can end up moving this football. That first drive was kind of unlucky for him with Menchie fumbling it. And then the second drive, they went three and out. Um, and if you look at the time of possession, the Chargers have pretty much owned this whole first quarter. They got to put together a drive right here. They got to give Mixon the football. They got to hope that he can get something going. Because if not, the Chargers are going to run the football all day. And they just want to, all they want to do is just take the clock off. They want to win a game by a couple scores and just take all the possessions and all the clock. That's all Harbaugh's trying to do is long drives with a lot of possessions. Yeah, this is one I thought could be an upset. And the Chargers play in the AFC West. They play the Chiefs a couple times each year. They're not afraid of going into Houston and playing the Texans. I'll tell you that. So this game could be an upset, and um, the Steelers and the Ravens, that could be an upset. You never know what Lamar can do in the playoffs. He's been known to lose early in the playoffs. Doesn't have that great of a playoff record. Um, and yeah, this is that time where, he wins those MVPs, but he'll have that one bad game in the playoffs. It's crazy windy right now. It's probably 25, 30-degree winds right now. Stroud, empty backfield. He's going to throw over the middle to Schultz, and he's got him down to the 45-yard line. Houston got something going there. Looks like Schultz on a little slant to the middle. About a 15-yard gain right there. 2:09 left to play. First quarter. Chargers up 6-0. Stroud single back formation. Play action fake. Looking middle. Throws, and it's caught. Caught in Chargers territory by, looks like, Woods. Good play action fake right there. Yeah, they're at the 45-yard line of the Texans or the Chargers right now. Stroud breaks the huddle, single back formation, two wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Now Minchie comes in motion to his left. He's going to play action fake, big drop, throws, and it's incomplete to Minchie. He play action faked and then tried to roll out to his right, and Minchie was like in the flat, and just an inaccurate ball, honestly. I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to lead him and trying to like get him more towards the sideline, but it was just a bad ball. 2nd and 10 for the Texans. Stroud shotgun formation. He's empty. He's got an empty backfield. Takes a snap. 3-step drop, looking middle, and now he's sacked. Sacked by Joey Bosa. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for Houston. That might have dropped them back all the way into their own territory right there. Yeah, it did. They're at their own 49-yard line. Stroud, 3rd and 15 at the midfield, right exactly. Empty backfield, three wide receivers to his right, takes a snap, quick throw over the middle to Schultz, and he's got it at about the 41-yard line. They're going to be about 7 yards short of the first down. Will they go for it? I mean, they're kind of in that range. They are going to go for it. It's going to be about 4th and 7 from the 40-yard line of the Chargers. Let's see if they just try to draw them off sides right here and let the first quarter wind down. I think they're just going to let the first wind down. 5 seconds left for Stroud. Shotgun formation. Yeah, they're letting them try to draw them off sides real quick. Didn't work. And that's the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 6-0. Texans on a 3rd and 14. I don't think they'll end up going for it on the 4th and 7. I think what they'll end up doing is just they'll act like they're going to go for it. They're going to come out and they'll take the delay games, 5 extra yards to punt it. 6-0. Their defense is playing pretty well. Now they're getting pressure on Herbert. I just think if you don't get this 4th and 7, it's just going to give the Chargers the football in good field position. So just punt it and then back them up and try to play one of those type of defensive slugfest type of games. It's going to be 4th and 6 actually. Yeah, you try to draw them off sides right here, and if that doesn't work, you take the delay game. They're just gonna come out and punt it. Well, that saved us some time. They're gonna punt this from the 41-yard line. Oh, they could be faking this. They came out in punt formation, and then they had a running back run up right to the center to take the snap, and then they were basically just trying to get the delay game to get 5 extra yards. It's just another. Instead of sending Stroud out to do that, they just sent the punt unit out to do it. The punter's like pointing, like trying to distract everyone. That's Townsend. He was with the Chiefs last year. Here's the punt. And it's going to be fair caught at the 6-yard line. Pretty good punt by the Texans. 14:54 left to play, second quarter. There's up 6-0. Chargers are going to come out single back formation, one wide receiver on each side. Looks like 3 tight ends. Now Herbert sends one in motion to his left. Play action fake, big drop, throws it over the middle to McConklin. He's got him at the 20-yard line. Just like a deep crossing route right there. On Stingley Jr. too. So the rookie on the veteran. First down for the Chargers at the 20-yard line. Second quarter just underway, up 6-0. Single back formation for Herbert. Sends a tight end in motion. Now it's going to be an I formation. He's going to play action fake, big drop, looking middle, throws, and it's caught by McConkley. 35-yard line. Another first down for him. 2 in a row for McConkley. Chargers in business at their own 35-yard line. Started this drive at the 6. Pistol look for the Chargers. He's got 1 running back, 2 wide receivers to his right. He's going to hand this ball off right off the left tackle, and it's going to be about a 6-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins. I'm still trying to get these numbers right. Dobbins 27, Edwards is 4. Both these guys played on the Ravens last year. It's kind of crazy how our Harbaugh took his brother's running backs. Shotgun formation for the Chargers. 3 wide receivers to Herbert's right, 1 to his left. He's going to play action fake to Dobbins and throws incomplete to McConkley. Tried to do that wasn't like a screen. It was just a quick throw out to McConkley to the right, and it was inaccurate. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Chargers. Third and 4 from the 40-yard line. Herbert, empty backfield, 3 wide receivers to his right. Now he sends Dobbins in motion. 2 wide receivers to his left. Takes a snap, big drop, looking middle, throws, and it's caught by, it looked like he caught it, but it's going to be incomplete. Johnson coming up. Injury right there to him. Looks like a knee injury. He's walking off the field, though. He'll be all right. That guy's got so much better from last year. Last year, I mean, he wasn't... I didn't really see him on the field much. But I know he's a Quentin Johnson. He's a rookie out of TCU. But he's like him and McConkley look like they're going to be solid for years. Texans are going to get this football at the 14. The way the Chargers defense is playing right now, it's going to be tough for the Texans to score points tonight. They're going to really need like Herbert to make a mistake or Dobbins to fumble the football. I just don't think just the way the Texans have shown up offensively in their first couple drives. They even had a drive where they were moving the football, just got backed up a couple. I mean, on a penalty. I just think, I think they're if they don't score on this drive right here, or at least get 3 points, um, the Chargers have a good opportunity to take this in multiple scores into the half. That fumble that I want to say it was Menchie, the fumble in the first drive for the Texans that hurt them in a playoff game. Just a horrible situation for them. I don't think Nico Collins has gotten involved at all either today. I know Schultz has gotten the ball a few times. Mixon really has been non-existent. Um, I know Tank. I think Tank Dell is still out. He got hurt against the Chiefs, but yeah, that the Texans' offense has looked horrible today. They got to get some type of big play to change momentum. Texans break the huddle, single back formation for Stroud. He's got Mixon, the running back, wide receiver on each side, Schultz, the tight end. He's going to hand this ball off to Mixon right up the middle, and he's tackled for about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Texans. 2nd and 7 from the 14. Wow. They're just showing us when Harbaugh takes over a team the first year, their defense is first or second. And he's an offensive coach. Shotgun formation for Stroud, three wide receivers to his left. He takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking deep, throws, and it's almost intercepted right. Put a lot of air under it. He was one-on-one with Nico Collins right there. Not sure the cornerback for the Chargers, but he just overthrew it. Actually, the Charger had a better chance to catch that one. Chargers 0 for 4 on first downs. Texans 0 for 2 on first downs. On third downs, Stroud takes a snap on 3rd and 8, looking middle, throws, and it's picked off. I'm not sure if he's trying to throw that, but he basically just threw a duck on the sideline, and the Charger is right there. What a horrible throw that was. So now you got a fumble. You got a fumble in the first play by the Texans, and now you got an interception, probably one of the worst interceptions that you'll see a quarterback throw. I'm talking there wasn't a Texan around for about 15 yards, and Stroud threw this football. There's about 3 Chargers around the sideline. My connection is terrible right now. Now the Chargers got this ball about midfield. They're up 6-0. I want to say they get the ball at the half too. I mean, they can really blow this game open right now. They're at the 40-yard line of the Texans. Herbert, play action fake. Big drop. Now looking deep. Throws, fires. Picked off by the Texans. Back to back interceptions. This time by Lassiter. He tried to throw in a double coverage right there for Johnson. It was kind of like a jump ball situation. Threw across the field. He rolled out to his right and he threw across the field to the far sideline left. And Johnson, it was a jump ball situation. And the ball's just short, to be honest with you. So Herbert throws an interception. Texans are going to have this ball right at their own 20-yard line. Johnson didn't really do a good job. You gotta play a defensive back right there as the wide receiver. You gotta kind of make sure the defensive back doesn't catch that. And he was trying to catch it as the ball short. Texans takes a snap, shotgun formation for Stroud. He throws a little slant to Collins for about 15 yards. They started at the 10-yard line. Now they're at the 25. Yeah, man coverage right there. Collins beats it. Little slant. Quick throw by Stroud. That's his first catch. 11:02 left to play, second quarter. Chargers up 6-0. First and 10 for the Chargers. Stroud shotgun formation. Two wide receivers to his left. One running back, it's Mixon. One wide receiver to his right. Takes a snap. Three-step drop. Looking over the middle, and it's dropped by Minchie. He's having a terrible game today. He's got the fumble. He's got the bad route. Now he's got this drop catch. He's wide open. They really miss Tank Dell. Minchie's playing that Tank Dell position, and he's just looking lost out there. That one, I mean, he's wide open. He catches it. The ball's a little behind him, but takes his eye off of it and drops it. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Second and 10. He takes a snap. Big drop. Looking middle. And he's sacked. Sacked for about a 7-yard loss right there. Khalil Mack. Now Bosa and Mack got sacks. It's going to bring up 3rd and 17 for the Texans. If they want any chance to complete this, Stroud is going to have to buy some time, roll out to his right, and hit Collins. 10 minutes left to play, second quarter. Empty backfield for C.J. Stroud. Three wide receivers to his left. He's looking that way. Now he's looking middle. Throws, and it's caught short of the first down by Minchie. It's going to be about a 10-yard throw and catch. Texans got to punt this football. Yeah, this is looking ugly for them offensively. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Carson Wentz's performance in Denver. It's what C.J. Stroud's looking like. Chargers going to get this football. Fair catch at the 25-yard line. 9:20 left to play, second quarter. Chargers up 6-0. So Stroud throws an interception, a horrible one. Menchie's not even looking for the football. And on the very next play, Herbert throws an interception. The ball's underthrown. Actually, he probably shouldn't have thrown it. It's in double coverage. There's a safety over the top. He's got a corner underneath. That ball's intercepted. And the Texans aren't able to do anything with it and have to punt again to the Chargers. Now, in a pistol look, Herbert sends a wide receiver to his right, hands off to Dobbins, far sideline left, and he's tackled for about a 1 yard gain right there. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Yeah, they're just showing that Herbert interception right there. He's all the way over to the sideline on the right side and throws across his body and doesn't have enough on it right there. 7 of 14, 78 yards in that interception. Shotgun formation for the Chargers. Herbert takes a snap, play action fake, throws to a wide receiver out in the flat, and he's tackled for about a 3 yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Chargers at their own 23-yard line. Eight minutes left to play, second quarter. Both teams 0 of 4 on third downs. Herbert in formation sends McConkey in motion to his left. Takes a big drop, looking deep, throws middle. It's caught by McConkey. McConkey 40! And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. That guy's got 3 first downs so far. He's definitely been the player of the first half. He might have 4 first downs now. In that play, he finds a soft spot in the zone. He like got underneath there's 3 Texans around him, but he just he runs like a little button hook. 10-yard button hook. Back middle, finds the ball, and then runs for another 7-8 yards. Herbert shotgun formation, hands the ball off to Dobbins left, trying to cut back middle and can't. It's going to be a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Dobbins has 8 rushes for 26 yards. Herbert, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. 1 running back, it's Dobbins. Takes a snap, play action fake, big drop, looking middle. Throws, and it's incomplete. Thought Stingley got there a little early on McConkey. They're not going to call it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Third and 8 for the Chargers. Herbert, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, big drop, looking deep. And now he's flushed and he's almost sacked. Throws incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 8. Chargers got to punt again. Both teams having trouble offensively. Here's the punt. It's up. Looks like it's going to be. Takes a good Chargers bounce and going to be down at the 1 yard line. Took one of those pitching wedge bounces where it just bounced straight up in the air, right at the 5 yard line. Perfect punt. See what CJ Stroud can do at the 1 yard line. I'm not sure who was favored in this game, but the Chargers were the higher seed, but they're definitely the better team. Texans can't do anything offensively. They really miss Tank Dell. He was their guy on third down. He's a big play guy. And then teams are spotlighting Nico Collins. So you're not really able to fool anybody. And Tank Dell was just their guy that he got a lot of targets. He got like, I want to say 8 to 15 targets a game. First and 10 for the Texans. 6:15 left to play, second quarter. First and 10 at the 1 yard line. Stroud, single back formation. He's got two wide receivers to his left. He's going to hand the ball off to Mixon, right up the gut, and he's going to be actually still fighting, down to about the 7 yard line. 6 yard run right there by Joe Mixon. Well, that kind of gets him out of the danger zone right there. 5 drives: fumble, punt, interception, punt. 9, 12, 16 plays in about 60 yards for the Texans. Stroud, single back formation, sends a wide receiver in motion to his left. Play action fake, big drop. Now he's flushed out and has to get rid of it. Harbaugh wants grounding, but I don't think it was. I think he pocket right there. He was backed up in his own end zone and he was flushed out to his left. I don't know. They're gonna talk about it. Only had two wide receivers going out for a pass right there. There was four defensive backs for the Chargers, and both kind of ended up in the same spot right there. They weren't going in different directions, so Stroud had no one to go to. Now he takes a snap on the 3rd and 4, and it's caught by Collins for the first down. A little quick throw right there to Nico Collins on 3rd and 4. They needed that one. If they had a punt, if they had to punt right there, the Chargers would have got the ball back probably around midfield, and then would have scored, possibly going in the way it's looking, maybe another field goal, and then get the ball at the half, I believe, too. Single back formation for the Texans. Two wide receivers to Stroud's right, one to his left. Mixon, the running back. He's going to hand the ball off to him. He cuts back middle and breaks the tackle, and he's down to about the 17-yard line. 5-yard run right there on first down. He actually should have been stopped short on about a 1-yard loss. Bosa missed him. Then he was tackled by Khalil Mack, but it was about a 3.5 yard run right there. Stroud shotgun formation, quick throw out into the flat to Minchie, and he's going to be about a yard short. They actually spotted it right at the first down. He's got it. First down for the Texans. 4 minutes left to play, second quarter. Good job by Minchie right there not to step out. I mean, he almost stepped like a yard short out of bounds, but then he gathered himself. Stroud shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap. Looking middle. Big drop. Now he's flushed out to his right. Throws, and it's incomplete. Woods was coming back to the football right there in the scramble drill, but the ball was short. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Texans. These defenses are on him. As soon as the quarterback goes out to the right or the left, he's got 2 guys right in his face. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Takes a snap. Looking left. Now looking middle. Throws, and it's caught. Flag on the play there. Could be holding on the Texans. It's personal foul. Personal foul on the offense. Ooh. Still second down. I'm not sure if that was a face mask, illegal hands to the face. Not sure. Oh, the tripping call. Yeah, he got beat and stuck his leg out right at the end and tripped the guy. 2nd and 21 for the Texans from their 11-yard line. Single back formation for Stroud. Takes a snap, big drop, looking deep, throws out to the flat. It's caught for about a 7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14 from the 18-yard line. Excuse me, 3rd and 16. .233 left to play, second quarter. Stroud, 3rd and 16 from the 18-yard line. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a snap, he fumbles the snap. Now he rolls back out right, throws across his body, and it's caught! Caught about the 5 midfield. What a play right there by C.J. Stroud. He fumbles the snap, goes all the way back to about the 4-yard line, rolls out to his right, and then throws a dime, 40-yard rope. There's the arm talent right there. He's got about 1 step to go out of bounds and just throws about a 40-yard rope. That's the play they needed right there. You can tell that's the momentum shift in this game. That play C.J. Stroud just made. Just coming back from the 2-minute warning. First and 10 for the Texans at about their own 47-yard line. No, it's actually right at midfield. What a throw by C.J. Stroud. Empty backfield. Stroud's got two wide receivers to his right, three to his left. Takes a snap. Two-step drop, throws across the middle, and it's caught by Schultz and fumbled. Did he make a move? They're saying incomplete. He caught it, but didn't make a football move. Got to take I want to say like 2 steps before they say you caught it. He catches it, yeah, and then looks over his shoulder, and then it gets like popped out. If the Chargers replayed that, they would Texans favor. Second and 10 for C.J. Stroud right at midfield. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. Joe Mixon, the running back. Play action fake. Big drop for Stroud. Looking deep. Across the middle. Throws, and it's caught by Collins. 20, 15. Nico Collins. Down to the 10-yard line. Big play right there by the Texans. Another 40-yard play by them. This all started on a fumbled snap and like a busted play. C.J. Stroud rolled out to his right and just threw a dime across the middle, and then he throws that pass to Collins right there, and they're down to the 10-yard line. 1:20 left to play, second quarter. 6-0 Chargers. Now Stroud's 11 of 18 for 158 yards on those 2 throws. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Mixon, and he's stuffed. My goodness. That's a big man right there, Ford. Chargers are going to use the timeout. That's smart by them. Try to get the football back. The Texans don't they don't have a chance for another first down, or they do actually. They got to get it to the half-yard line. They put about 5 seconds left on the clock. Went all the way down to about a minute left in the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Texans right at the, I want to say, the 13-yard line. Stroud breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, Mixon the running back. Woods goes in motion to his right. He's got Schultz over there as well. Collins to his left. Takes a snap. Throws middle, and it's incomplete. Incomplete to Woods. Tried to throw a little slant to him. Chargers defensive back is playing about 10 yards off, so they tried to throw a little slant, and he just broke on it. Good play by Hart right there. 3rd and 11 for the Texans at the 13-yard line of the Chargers. Texans break the huddle. Stroud, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Minchie goes in motion to his right. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, throws across the middle to Collins! Touchdown! My goodness. Wow. Stroud made a couple plays. One on a backed up in his own goal line. Then he throws another one to Collins right at midfield, and then he throws this one on 3rd. Yeah, it was a 3rd and 11 from the 13. Slant route to the middle. They're playing man coverage, and Collins just beats his guy. So after all that, the Chargers dominated this whole first half. The Texans find a way. Stroud just makes a couple plays. I mean, there's the talent right there. He frustrated the shit out of you the whole game until that one drive. And I don't know how he threw that interception earlier. I think Minchie just didn't broke off on his route, or I'm not sure, but he threw it right to a Charger. It's going to be 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's a good timeout right there by the Chargers to keep this. They're going to have some time to get a drive, maybe get a field goal right before half. Yeah, Nico Collins came alive that drive. He's got he's got about I want to say he's got about 70 yards in this game. After not having a catch the whole quarter, had like 1.5. The snap, I mean, Stroud's not even looking at it. It goes over his shoulder, takes a perfect bounce, bounces up right back to him. He picks it up, rolls out to his left, and then throws an absolute dime. I don't know, I think it's Woods he threw it to, but the ball didn't get probably 5 feet off the ground, and he threw that off his front foot. Now Herbert, empty backfield, three wide receivers to his right on a 1st and 10. Herbert, big drop, looking middle, looking deep, throws, and it's incomplete. He's looking for Chark on that play. Tight coverage right there by Stingley. Stingley's right on his hip. It's great coverage right there. 52 seconds left to play, second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Pistol formation. Now Herbert sends a running back out to his left. Two wide receivers to his right. McConkey's out there. Herbert takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle. He's flushed. Now he throws deep, fires over McConkey's head. He had him. Would have been a touchdown. Yeah, he wants that one back. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Oh, if he would have had the time. He got, actually his arm got hit and he had to step up to his left and it kind of hurried him. And that's why the accuracy was off on that deep ball. But McConkey was wide open. Now the Chargers are going to use their second timeout on this 3rd and 10. 45 seconds left to play, second quarter. Houston up 7-6. Yeah, at halftime, they're just showing these guys right now. Basically, when you turn on the half and watch this game, they're gonna say, "Oh, the Texans are lucky to," or they were lucky to be down by this much." And basically, it was one drive that the Texans had, and it was a 3rd and 16 busted play that basically turned the momentum. Herbert, 3rd and 10, takes a snap and shot. Now he's flushed out to his right. Throws deep, fires! Johnson didn't come back for the football. It's going to be incomplete. He caught his toes, but it hit the ground. And he's got to come back for that football. He's running towards the end zone when he needs to be coming back towards the football. Herbert rolls out to his right. He's got a guy right in his face. He tried to. Here's the punt. Texans almost blocked that again. Takes a bounce right at the 30. Woods picks it up at the 20. Spins. 31. Yeah, he's tackled at the 32-yard line. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Houston has all 3 timeouts. Not sure what this guy's range is, but they need probably about 35 yards. Stroud breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. Schultz and a wide receiver to his right. Takes a snap. Big drop. Looking deep, throws in the flat, and it's caught by Minchie. Out of bounds for about a 4-yard gain. 22 seconds left. They got to take a shot to the middle of the field here. Second and 6 for the Texans. Shotgun formation. Stroud takes a snap. 3-step drop. Now he's flushed by Khalil Mack. Now he's going to run up the middle. 40, 50. Tackled about the 35-yard line. They're in field goal range. Did he fumble? What a play right there by C.J. Stroud. Not known for his mobility, but he got out of there, just ran right up the middle. Pressure by Khalil Mack. Almost got to him. Then he runs right by a safety. About a 20-yard run right there by C.J. Stroud. He got tackled awkwardly on his knees right there. He didn't slide. I thought he could come up in like he's all right. 171 pass yards, 27 rush yards, and they're all in these last 2 drives. Yeah, Houston's going to get the second half kickoff. I thought the Chargers were going to get it. So they're definitely in field goal range right now. 13 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Stroud shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. Schultz and a wide receiver to his right. Takes a snap, hands this ball off right up the middle, and it's going to be about an 8-yard gain. They're going to call timeout. There's going to be 9 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Let's see if they just run this football right up the middle again, give them a Fairbairn some more yards. Yeah, I think they're just happy. They'll just be satisfied with the field goal right here. They're not going to take any shots. Get 2 extra yards, make this about a 50-yard field goal. Stroud shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his right, 3 to his left. Throws and it's caught. Threw it to Woods right there in the slot. Runs a little slant. They love those passes. The wide receiver runs about 2 yards and then cuts up right to the middle. And then Stroud throws a quick throw to him. There's nothing you can do about that. When you're playing 5 yards off a wide receiver, you can't do anything about that. So they were able to get about 10 more yards right there for him. So it's going to be about a 45-yard field goal. Now the Texans can go in the right at the half. 41-yard field goal. Here's a snap. It's up, and it is good. Texans take a 10-6 lead. 3 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Football's a weird game, man. Chargers had owned this whole first half, and then Stroud makes that play. I thought so. Okay, that's it. I've watched a lot of football, and I kind of know when a play happens. Okay, that could spark an offense a little bit. Yeah, he's talking about that play where he ran. He got tackled awkwardly. I don't know why he just didn't slide, but he slid on his knees. He could have gotten seriously injured right there, like a hip injury. Yeah, the Texans had a 9, and all the other drives combined, they had 31. That's how insane that 3rd and 16 was that Stroud made. The ball over his head like this. He rolls out to his right, and then at the last second, he just throws a. This ball was like 5 feet off the ground for 40 yards. Just an insane throw. I thought the upset was gonna happen. So you got two drives for the Texans that basically is the game so far for them. Um, every other drive before that, I want to say they had four drives before that. Um, turnover, fumble. First play of the game for the Texans. Minchie is about a 8 yard pass to him. He's wide open. Tries to turn up field and gets popped by a defensive back. Fumbles the football. And then about two drives later, Stroud throws the worst interception that you're gonna see. There's no one even around. I wasn't sure if he was trying to throw the football away or what, but so they just look lost until about 4 minutes left to play, I want to say, in the first half. And he makes this play on 3rd and 16. The snap goes over his head. He's looking to his left. The snap happens. He's able to gather himself, look back, pick up the football, roll to his left, and throws one of the looked like Josh Allen, honestly, but it looked like one of those Josh Allen type of throws, and it was just a perfect pass. Hit the guy in stride down to about midfield, and then he made another play on that same drive where he hit Nico Collins. That wasn't on third down though. The touchdown pass was on 3rd and 11 from the 13, and he hit Nico Collins, and he was right in the slot, ran like a slant route, ran about 10 yards up, cut into the middle of the field, and then Stroud, the ball's in the air already. There's nothing the defender could do. So those two drives right there. Oh, and they had the field goal at the end of the half, and it's just one of those games for the Chargers where opportunities early to put it in, um, and had to settle for field goals, and it came back to haunt them. And we're just gonna have two separate type of games. That was a game within itself right there. The first half, the Texans were able to come back, and now there's gonna be a whole another type of game. So we'll see if the Chargers can do it to them, be down in this game and then come back right at the last minute. The horrible thing was Herbert. He was playing well. And then I think he was like 7 of 11. Yeah, 7 of 11. And then he went 1 for his last 10 on passes. And I think what hurt him was the interception. I mean, Stroud had just thrown an interception, and then the very next play, Herbert comes out and he throws an interception. That's why the Chargers are down in this game. I mean, they're about midfield, and he tries to make a play where he rolls out to his left, two Chargers right in his face, defensive lineman, and he throws across his body and doesn't get enough on it. And there's a defensive back playing underneath Johnstone, and then there's a safety over top, and the ball's underthrown, so that gets intercepted. And if they just get a couple first downs right there, this is a totally different game. And it looks like the kickoff is going to be a touchback for the Texans. They're going to get this ball at the 30-yard line. Harbaugh's basically saying, he said, we got to get back to running the ball. Maybe Herbert was throwing it a little bit too much that the end of the first half. First play, Stroud's going to hand the football off to Mixon right up the middle for about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Texans. Yeah, story of two halves, basically. 71 total yards first quarter. I mean, the Chargers were owning first quarter, and then just a couple drives right there at the end for the Texans. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He's going to hand the football off to Mixon right up the middle, and he's stuffed. Ford makes the tackle. It's going to be no gain. 3rd and 5. 14-15 left to play. Third quarter, just underway. Second half. Texans up 10-6. Stroud breaks the huddle, shotgun formation. He's got Collins and Minchie to his right. Two wide receivers to his left. Dalton Schultz over there as well. Joe Mixon, the running back. Stroud takes a snap, two-step drop, looking middle, throws, and it's caught by Collins. 45, spin move, 40, 35, 30, step 5. Nico Collins down to the 25-yard line of the Chargers. Wow, he's coming alive right now. Without Tank Dell out there, he knows he's got to step up. What a play right there by Nico Collins. Texans trying to go up 2 scores, all the way down to the 25-yard line. Five receptions, 109 yards for Collins. Stroud, empty backfield, throws out to the flat. I think the Chargers got it back. The Texans is going to be declined. Chargers got the football. Wow. 3 turnovers for the Texans. Mixon got it punched out. Wow. Ball security at home. It's unbelievable. After that great play by Nico Collins, Mixon fumbles it. First lost fumble in the last 1,082 touches. Holy shit. That's like 3 years right there. Chargers break the huddle, single back formation. Dobbins the running back. Herbert's got 3 wide receivers to his right. Now he's going to send a tight end in motion to his left. Play action fake. Big drop. Now Herbert looking deep. Middle. Throws. McConkley, 40. And he's tackled out of bounds. There's going to be a face mask right there on Stingley. Add another 15 yards onto that. They're at the 40 right now. It's going to be... Yeah, they're going to be down into Texans territory at the 45-yard line. Stingley with the face mask. Yeah, that was a bad one right there. He grabbed it. He was beat on the play. McConkley beat him like he cut back inside. And then Stingley, as he was falling down, grabbed the face mask and brought him down with it. Yeah, that was a bad one. Herbert, single back formation. He's got 3 tight ends. Big package for the Chargers. Gus Edwards, the running back. Now he's changing the play. Goes back into a pistol look. Shotgun formation for Herbert. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Edwards. Right. Bulldozing his way. Fighting for about 4 yards right there. 2nd and 6 from the 38-yard line of the Texans. They're just showing that play where Mixon fumbled. It looked like a double pass right there, honestly. Stroud threw it behind him. Mixon acted like he was going to throw it and just went to run it. Second and 6 for the Chargers. Herbert shotgun formation. He's got two wide receivers to his left. Herbert, handoff, Edwards, right up the middle for about another 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Third and 2 for the Chargers. 11 minutes left to play. Third quarter. Down 10-6 to the Texans. Herbert, shotgun formation. Two wide receivers to his right. One to his left. He's going to hand this ball off to Edwards. Full head of steam, and he's tackled. Short. It's going to be no gain on the play. 4th down for the Chargers. See if they go for it here. This is right in 4-down territory. They're definitely throwing this football. What they got to watch out for is Herbert's mobility. If he gets out to his right or something like that, he could run this football. Single back formation for the Chargers. Two wide receivers to his left. Play action fake for Herbert. Big drop. Now he throws to the sideline, and it's caught, but it's short. Good tackle right there by Stingley. Texans are going to take over on downs. Wow, both defenses playing pretty well today. Johnson was open, just good recovery right there by Stingley. He had a little separation, and Stingley was able to recover quickly. Ten to 6 Texans. 10 minutes left to play, third quarter. How about the play by Derek Stingley Jr.? Other than that face mask that he had on this drive to McConkey, I mean, he's been the Texans' best defensive player. Will Anderson Jr., he had a sack, and he also had a tip pass, too. He's been playing pretty well, too. Texans are going to come out. Stroud's play action fake, roll out to his left. He's going to run for about 9 yards right there. Awkward slide again. He slid on his shoulder. He's got to learn how to slide. They actually said that it looked like he gained more yards right there. They only gave him a 6-yard gain. Not sure if his knee was down before, but single back formation for the Texans. 2 wide receivers to Stroud's left. They're going to fake the pitch to the right, throw out to Collins on a screen, and it's going to be a first down. About a 7-yard catch and run right there on a screen to Nico Collins. They fake the pitch to the right, and then Collins is basically just standing still. Oh, he fakes like he's going to go out and then runs back, and then by then he's got 2 linemen out there ready to block for him. It's actually a pretty good play right there. 1st and 10 for the Texans. 9 minutes left to play, third quarter. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Play action fake. Big drop. Now he's looking deep. Now he throws over the middle, and it's caught by a tight end for a first down. 11-yard catch and run. 1st and 10 for the Texans. They're in business, up 10-6 in Chargers territory. Down to about the 39-yard line of the Chargers. Stroud, 17-26, 239 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Most of those to Nico Collins. Shotgun formation. Stroud, 2-step drop, throws quick, right over the middle, and it's caught by the same tight end right there, 87. It's not Schultz. Chargers got an injury on the play. We're back live. I've been having horrible connection issues. It's been windy where I'm at. I think that's what's to do with it. Or I kind of moved my setup into a new location. I might have to move it back to the old location. They're having a tough time stopping Nico Collins. These little slant routes that he runs, he's really good at it. I want to say he's got about 130 yards in this game already. Had 1 catch in the first quarter. And then I think he had 1 catch up until about 4 minutes left in the game, and then took that pass at midfield and then caught the touchdown pass, and he's been off to the races ever since. Big story in this game is the Texans have the lead with 3 turnovers. 1 fumble by Minchie, interception by Stroud, and then the fumble by Mixon, and they still have the lead up 10-6. And the Chargers really haven't been able to run the football today. And that's like their main thing that they want to do. They want to come in and establish the run, establish the trenches, and they just haven't been able to do it. There's been a lot of runs where they've had 1 yard or no gain. Hand off to Mixon, 30, 25, 20, and Mixon's got a first down run all the way down into the red zone for the Texans. 1st and 10 for them. 7:30 left to play, third quarter, up 10-6. Trying to go up 2 scores right here. He took that handoff full speed. I mean, he was full speed when he took that handoff, so Mixon's running like that. It's going to be tough. Single back formation for Stroud. He's got three wide receivers to his right. He's going to hand this ball off to Mixon, right up the middle. 10, down to the 5-yard line for Joe Mixon. Two big runs right in a row for him. Flag on the play. That could have been why that hole was so big. There was holding on the Texans. They're going to bring this back. It's going to be 1st and 20. Holding on Titus Howard. First and 20 for the Texans. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Two wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Play action fake for Stroud. Looking middle, now looking right. There was a deep pass to Schultz, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Chargers. They're running it back right now. It's Derwin James 20, 25, 30. Derwin James 35, 40, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line. He might have been in the end zone. Could be a touchback right here. They ran it out anyways. Underthrown ball by C.J. Stroud. Actually, you know what? Schultz had a chance for this football. He's bigger than Derwin James, but James has position and just goes. They both go up for it, and Derwin comes down with it. I had commented you'd never really see Derwin James play, or because he's always injured, or he's injured his first part of his career. But now you're starting to see him play, and he comes up big in a playoff game. I want to say he was out of Florida State College. Him and Jalen Ramsey are really good friends. Texans had a golden opportunity right there. They're at the 5-yard line. They got the holding call, brought him back, and then Stroud tries to force one right there. Not sure. There was a penalty on the play. It was after the interception. I don't know if they're going to call targeting on Joe Mixon, but he blew a linebacker up while they were trying to return it. They might call a personal foul right here on Joe Mixon for targeting a defenseless player. And I don't know if they threw a game for that. I think they warn you one time and they throw you out, but that'll be 15 more yards added on to the. Not sure how they do it. It might be the kickoff. So. Yards onto the interception. So he got Derwin James tackled out of bounds at the 40. Now they're going to be in Texans territory at about the 45-yard line if they call this personal foul on Joe Mixon. Basically what had happened is during the interception return, the guy's going across the field and you got people that aren't looking, so they're, easily blow someone up, and nowadays they're calling that. They're going to try to protect these players. The question is, do they eject Mixon or not? I'm not sure if it's a warning the first time you do it, but I know in college they're just throwing people out. It seems like in this game, both teams don't want to win at all. They're like trying to give it to their team, like, you take it. No, no, you take it. We don't want it. It's just a playoff game. We don't want this. And both teams just don't want to take advantage of the other team's mistakes. And now you got four turnovers for the Texans. Somehow they're up 10-6. Um, Stroud's got two interceptions, and he probably should be looking Nico Collins' way instead of Dalton Schultz's way at this point. So Derwin James, he comes up with it. Oh, are they saying that he didn't? There's a couple things they can challenge. Does this nose of the football hit the ground when he catches it? That could be an incomplete pass. I didn't see this part of this replay. Oh, he trapped it. That's going to be incomplete, and the Texans are going to get this football back. Yeah, he's got about half the football in his arm. The other half is not in his arm. And when he falls to the ground, that other half basically traps the football. That should be incomplete. And it is incomplete. So it's an incomplete pass, but on the interception return, they still gave the personal foul on Mixon. Oh, that's horrible for the Texans right there. So not only that, they got the holding penalty to bring it back to the 1st and 20. And then they had the interception return, and then the personal foul on top of that. So now it's 2nd and 30, all the way back at the 40-yard line. Wow. They're going to get holding on the Texans again. This is going to bring it back to second and 40. Second and 40 from midfield. I don't think I've ever seen the last time I ever seen a 2nd and 40. Second and 40, midfield. Come on, DJ, just chuck it up there. Three wide receivers to his right. Oh, they're going to get Bosa to jump off sides. See what Stroud does. Throws deep. Then it's caught by Collins. And he came up out of bounds, and it's going to be incomplete. He caught it, then went out of bounds, and the ball went incomplete. It's going to be actually 2nd and 35, because they got Bosa to jump on the offsides. Collins caught it, and then as he was coming down with it, he fumbled it out of bounds. 2nd and 35 for the Texans at the 45-yard line of the Chargers. Single back formation for Stroud. Takes a snap, three-step drop, throws across the middle to Mixon, breaks a tackle down to the 30-yard line. It's going to be about a 15-yard gain right there for the Texans. 3rd and 20 for them. 6 minutes left to play, third quarter, up 10-6. Texans break the huddle, shotgun formation, two wide receivers to Stroud's right, two to his left. Now he sends a running back out to his left as well. Empty formation for Stroud. Takes a snap, two-step drop, throws a slant, and it's caught down to about the 18-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Fairbairn out for the field goal attempt. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Here's a snap. It's up right down the middle. Texans take a 13-6 lead. 4:48 left to play, third quarter. So the Texans take a 7-point lead. And the Chargers haven't really got anything going since they had the turnover, their first they had the field goal, and then they had the turnover, and then another field goal. And then ever since then, they haven't had really much anything. They had an opportunity, and Herbert threw an interception. Now they're going to take the kickoff at the 5, get down to about the 25-yard line. Chargers are going to get this football at about the 27. Cameron Dicker. What a name. Doesn't Harbaugh, I want to say, calls him Dicker the Kicker. Single back formation for Herbert. Now he sends a tight end in motion. It's going to be I formation. They're going to hand off to Dobbins up the middle. Another one where it's a no gain. Texans' run defense has been good all day. That's basically why the Chargers have 6 points. They haven't been able to run the football. Second and 10 for the Chargers. 4:20. What a number left to play in the third quarter. Herbert, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers, actually 3 wide receivers to his right. They're bunched up. Now he sends a wide receiver in motion to his left. Herbert takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking left, now looking middle. Now throws out to the flat to the right, and it's going to be taken, fumbled, and picked up again. Chargers catch a break right there. It's going to be about a 4-yard catch and run. I'm not sure if he was down there at the end, but he fumbled and then was able to jump back on it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. I don't think they've gotten a 3rd down all game. Might have gotten one. Empty backfield for Herbert. 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looking left. Now looking middle. Now he's going to be sacked. And actually suplexed down to the ground right on his head. No penalty on the play. My goodness. The guy just picked him up and just slammed him right on his... Actually, it was his shoulder. That's the 3rd sack for the Texans. Defense has been playing good all day. Here's the punt from the 23. It's going to be actually a short punt, taken at about the 37-yard line. Fair catch. That was only about a 30-yard punt. And if I'm the Texans right here, the way Joe Mixon was running that football before all those penalties and flags happened the last drive, I'm handing the football off to Joe Mixon right here. I want to see what he can do because he was getting some free runs. Single back formation for the Texans. Stroud sends Schultz in motion now to his left. He's going to take the snap and hand off to Mixon. Far sideline left. Going to take it for about 5. Just running right off Lansing Tunzel right there. 2nd and 5 for the Texans. 2 minutes left to play, 3rd quarter. Up 13-6 on the Chargers. Stroud, single back formation, sends Schultz in motion to his right. This could be the same type of play. Yeah, it is. He's going to hand the ball off. Oh, and the Chargers read it right there. I knew it was the same play. It was the same formation. Schultz ran the same, where he went to his right, then he faked back to his left, and then handed the ball off to Mixon. There was a guy right there as soon as he handed it off. 2-yard loss. What a play right there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Actually, it was a 4-yard loss. Stroud's got to make another one of those plays to Collins from the Chargers. I'm looking at Nico Collins on this play. Shotgun formation. He sends Collins in motion to his left. He takes a snap, big drop, looking deep for Stroud. Throws, and it's caught. Caught by Collins. About a 7-yard gain. It's going to be short of the 1st down. They're going to have to punt this. Yeah, it's too... Yeah, they can't go for it right here. It's still in that territory. If they miss it, it's going to give the Chargers good field position. They're about at the 43-yard line. Here's the punt. It's up in pretty solid punt. It's actually going to be inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line. No, it's actually running up. I think that ball went out a little. He ran all the way up to the 24. I don't know if that ball went out that far, but they're just showing those fires. I think if I lived in that area, I would keep like big ass water tanks just in case something like that happened. Herbert, shotgun formation. He's got two wide receivers to his left, two to his right. Now he's changing the play. Dobbins, the running back, takes a snap. Herbert, two-step drop, looking left, throws, and it's high and picked off 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wow. Pick six right there for Justin Herbert. Texans take complete control of this game. Eric Murray, the former Chief, matter of fact. I want to say he was a seventh-round pick. Played for the Chiefs a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Pick six right there for Eric Murray. McConkey should have had it. It was high. It went right through his hands and then right into Murray's hands. Matter of fact, he looked up and the ball was in his hands. I mean, he was looking to his left, and then at the last second he looked and the ball was right there. Texans are about to take a 20-6 lead. It's up. It's good. 20-6 Houston Texans over the Chargers. 13 seconds left to play, third quarter. And ever since Stroud made that play on the 3rd and 16, where it was a mishandled snap, and it went over his shoulder. He picked it up and made that throw to midfield. It's been a totally different game. Chargers had complete control of the first quarter, complete control of the most of the second quarter. They just weren't able to punch it in. They've had one opportunity since where Herbert had a chance after a Stroud interception and then threw it up and it was intercepted. It was back-to-back interceptions, and that's been really their only chance. The Texans have played so well defensively. Their rush defense probably has only allowed about 50 yards today. And the Texans, with 3 turnovers, are able to have a multiple score lead, which is crazy. It's going to get out of the run game for the Chargers. They're going to start having to throw the football. The play action isn't going to be effective anymore. Herbert's going to have to go back and in the shotgun and make some plays out there. They'll probably go to a lot more 4 wide receivers. Actually, they're going to a big package right now, so. Yep, Herbert's going to come out under center. 1 wide receiver. I formation, he's going to hand the ball off to Edwards. And again, for about 1 yard. I mean, they're not fooling anybody with that formation at all. They just came out with 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, and you just knew it's like, okay, they're gonna show a run right here. Coming out like that, I mean, you'd think with passing they would have, they're down multiple scores, they'd come out and try to get a big chunk of yards, but they went with the run right there. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 to start the fourth quarter for the Chargers. But Chargers come out, sing shotgun formation. Herbert takes the snap, 3-step drop, throws across the middle to McConkey for the first down. Comeback route from McConkey. He's good at that. He's good at kind of recognizing man and zone coverage And if it's zone coverage, he'll kind of just sit right there. He won't run any farther. If he's wide open, he'll just stop, and Herbert finds him. Single back formation for the Chargers. 1st and 10. Sends a tight end in motion. It's going to be I formation. They're going to play action fake. Hurt, big drop, looking deep, throws over the middle, and it's caught. 40-yard line of the Texans. Chargers in business. It's McConkey again. He's got about 100 yards today. It's McConkey, the rookie out of Georgia. McConkey and Nico Collins today. Both those guys having big games. Herbert, shotgun formation, takes a snap. Texans blitz, throws, and it's picked off again. Stingley, 40, 50, 45, 40. Derek Stingley makes that play. 30, 25, 20. Derek Stingley tackled at the 10. Wow! Another interception for the Texans. This time on a tip. Wow. I mean, that's not Herbert's fault right there. Disley, right in his hands. The ball's right in his hands, and it pops out, and Stingley's right there in zone coverage. Ball pops right to him. It's sort of like the interception, the previous interception for the pick six. That one goes right through the hands of McConkey, and then this one goes right through the hands of Disley. Single back formation for Stroud. Takes a snap, hands off to Mixon, right up the gut. Fighting, first down, all the way to the 3-yard line. Texans up 20-6. They're about to punch it in again. It's going to be 27-6. Chargers down 3 scores. 13-20 left to play fourth quarter. They're going to get the ball back with about maybe 11:30 left. It's going to be pretty tough. 3 interceptions for Herbert today. Shotgun formation for Stroud. And they hand it off to Mixon, but it's whistled dead. And they didn't give him the first down. It's going to be 2nd-and-1. I don't know if they're going to review the last play, but it looked like he got the first down and they spotted it short. So I'm not sure if that's what the stoppage of play is, but they've whistled it dead, that last play, before the Texans ran it. Yeah, I think they were looking at that to make sure it wasn't a first down. 2nd-and-1 for the Texans at the 4-yard line. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Play action fake to Mixon. Now he's going to roll out and try to throw it left-handed. Probably should have, and he's sacked by Khalil Mack for about a 7-yard loss. That's huge right there. They didn't give him the first down. It was 2nd-and-1. Now he's sacked. It's all the way back. He should have just thrown the football. He has it in his left hand. Just throw that football. It's going to be incomplete. Ah, man. Stroud, shotgun formation, 3rd-and-9 from the 12. CJ takes the snap, 2-step drop, throws, and it's incomplete. Short for Joe Mixon on the far sideline left in the flat. "12 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Fairbairn out for the field goal. to make it 23-6. He's made two today, 41 yards and 37 yards. This one's a 30-yard attempt. Here's a snap. It's up, and it's good. Texans take a 23-6 lead. Back-to-back interceptions for Justin Herbert. Both weren't his fault. The first interception he threw of the game was his fault. He threw that one into double coverage. But these last two in a row, McConkey, if anything, that ball was high to McConkey. But he would have told you he should have had it. And that one was the pick six. And then you had the one to Disley. And Herbert throws it out in front of him to try to, get him into full speed, just tries to put it in the right spot, and it goes right through his hands and pops into Stingley's hands, and he almost takes it for another touchdown. But a good play by Khalil Mack on a 2nd and 1, and it keeps the Chargers somewhat still in this game. It's still 3 scores. The way their offense has been moving the football, I don't know how they're going to be able to put up points. The only way I see it is if the Texans go back to a prevent defense and they start giving up big 20-yard catches. But McConkey's the only guy that's really doing anything offensively for the Chargers. And I think what you got to do with the Texans, you throw Stingley on McConkey wherever he's at, and you force Johnstone to beat you. One of these other wide receivers, Davis, I know that they're not going to probably be running the football anymore. But down 20-6, there was a play right before the third quarter ended, and the Chargers came out in a big package, one wide receiver, and I'm thinking to myself, you're down 20-6. Why are you coming out in that type of package? I just thought they kind of that play calling on that drive was kind of weak to me. I mean, you got to start being more aggressive, especially start of the fourth quarter like that. And Herbert ends up throwing an interception. And then the next drive, he throws another interception. So that's 3 today for him. And the Chargers were a team, I think they had an NFL record for the fewest amount of turnovers in a season. And now they have 3 interceptions from Justin Herbert today. And I want to check I don't have my phone on me, but I want to check the numbers. I want to see, I think he had only 5 interceptions this year. "12 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Here's the kick, and it's going to be a touchback for the Chargers. They're going to get this ball at the 30-yard line. Three key guys for me today. Stroud, actually 4. Stroud, Stingley, Will Anderson Jr. 4 for the Nico Collins, Stroud, Stingley, Will Anderson Jr. Those guys have been amazing for the Texans today. Empty formation for the Chargers. Herbert, 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, and he's tackled from the blind side. Sacked by Will Anderson Jr. My goodness. Herbert didn't see him coming. That's his second sack today. Second or third for him. Oof. I wouldn't want to be Herbert right there. Good tackle there, too. He could have went helmet to helmet, but he went low. Herbert takes a shotgun snap. And he's tackled again. Engulfed. My goodness. Back-to-back sacks. And he's getting up slow. Justin Herbert. He's absolutely being crushed on this drive. The blocking has been terrible for the run blocking and the pass blocking too for the Chargers. I mean, you got some good ones in there. Joe Alt, you got Slater. 3rd and 26 for the Chargers. Herbert takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle, throws, and it's caught! Caught by McConkey! 50, 40, McConkey! 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! On 3rd and 26! Lad McConkey keeps the Chargers in it. My goodness. He's got about 200 yards today. Just a face catch over the safety right there. Jump ball, catches it, and by then everybody's on the ground. McConkey's off to the races. And he's got speed too. He ran away from a couple guys. Guy's going to be a good one. Herbert on 3rd and 26. Keeps him in it. It was McConkey too. I mean, I had said, McConkey's the only guy that's been really doing anything for them today. I mean, he's got to come up big. And now this kick is blocked, and it goes straight up in the air to the Texans. Texans got it, 40, midfield, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and it's going to be 2 points for the Texans. It's going to be 25-12. They returned the 2-point conversion. It was blocked straight up in the air. The kicker, it went right to the kicker. He batted it right to a Texan. Texans got it, and it went right to midfield. It'd be 25-12. So the Chargers scored a touchdown on a crazy play. You know, they get 6. And then the Texans get 2 back. That was about a 4-point swing right there. Texans are going to get this football too. I saw that happen one time. Eric Berry did that to Matt Ryan one time. He picked two'd him. That wasn't I don't think that was an interception or anything, but basically on the year that they had changed that, where you could return the 2-point conversion the other team can for points, Eric Berry returned it in Atlanta. And I'll always remember Mitch Hollis on that call. And it was like the year he came back from cancer, I want to say. This game's getting crazy. It's been a great second half. Yeah, it was in Atlanta. Eric Berry returned the 2 point. Matt Ryan threw an interception. Eric Berry returned the 2 point conversion all the way back. He also had a pick six in that game too, as well. Wow. McConkey went up over the DB, and then the safety like over pursued a little bit, and then McConkey came down with it and then turned around and he was free. Next play, Texans blocked the field goal. The ball goes right up in the air to the kicker. He bats it down. As he's batting it down, he gets pushed down. I'm talking about like bear rolled over. Now it's going to be a play action fake out to the tight end for Stroud. It's going to be about a 7 yard gain for the Texans. Up 25-12 on the 2 point or the 2 point return. The funniest part about the whole thing is right after Dicker bats it to a Texans player, he gets pushed and he and then gets like trampled over by a whole bunch of Texans. Single back formation for Stroud, hands off to Mixon right up the middle for first down. Good run right there by Joe Mixon. I think you're going to get a heavy dose right now of Joe Mixon. And this clock is going to be chipping off. 9:30 left to play, fourth quarter. Texans up 13 points with the football. They break the huddle. Stroud's going to be under center. Single back formation, mix in the running back. Two wide receivers to his right. Now he's going to hand off to Mixon, cuts back right, trying to get to the sideline, and then does. 9 yard gain for Joe Mixon, and he stays in bounds to keep the clock moving. 9 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. And Harbaugh's getting into his defense right now. He's screaming at him. Second and 4 for the Texans. They break the huddle. Stroud, single back formation, two wide receivers to his left, one to his right. Mixing the running back. They're going to hand it off to him, cuts back left, now middle, and he's tackled for about a 2 yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. 8 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Texans at the 46-yard line. Stroud, shotgun formation, empty backfield. Now he sends Mixon over to his right. Two wide receivers to his right as well. They're going to hand this football off to Mixon right up the gut. He's got the first down. He just slipped too, or that could have been a touchdown. Chargers running out of time. Texans with the football, up multiple scores in their territory. And I think Harbaugh knows it, right? On that play right there where they got the first down, he just screamed into his headset. Single back formation for the Texans. Stroud under center. He's going to hand this ball off to Mixon. Barrels his way in. Off tackle left. It's going to be about a 3 yard gain. Texans up 25-12. 6:30 left to play, fourth quarter. 2nd and 8. Stroud under center, single back formation. He's got a tight end and a wide receiver to his right. He's going to hand this football off, and the Chargers are all over it. They knew it was going to be a run. It's going to be a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 10 from the, I want to say, the 45-yard line of the Chargers. 6 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Stroud, shotgun formation, 3rd and 10. 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes the snap, looking right, now looking middle. Flushed out to his left, now he's going to run it. And he got the first down again. That's about the 3rd time this game where he's ran it out and used his mobility to get the first down. They're actually going to mark him a yard short. It's the way that he's sliding. He slides to his. That time he kind of slid on his back a little bit, but he just got an awkward way that he gets down right there. I don't know if he doesn't want to slide because he doesn't want to risk somebody coming in low on him. Now DeMeco Ryans is going to challenge it and say that he got the first down. I think that 2nd and 1, they're remembering that Khalil Mack play where he sacked him close to the red zone right there. It's right at the marker. He literally has the ball on the ground right where the yellow marker is. I want to say give him the benefit of the doubt that he got it, but it definitely isn't a yard short. If anything, it'd be like a half yard. Yeah, his knee is down. Well, his elbow is down first. And his elbow is in front of it. If they spot him down where the knee's at, it's going to be about a full yard. If they spot him where the elbow's at, it's going to be inches. So it's either going to be 4th and or either be 3rd and inches or 3rd and a full yard. Either way, the Texans are in a really good spot right here. And they gave it to him. It's a first down. So they got a first down now with 4:48 left, and I think Harbaugh knows it. We had a really good year. I mean, he led him in the first year to the playoffs. The Chargers had a really good defense. They just need more playmakers out there besides McConkey. It's crazy that he's a rookie, but he had an amazing game today. Oh, it is going to be 4th and 1. Wow. They're just going to sneak it with Stroud, and they got it. It's nice to have a 6'5" quarterback that could do that. $4:30 left to play, fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Texans at the 36-yard line. Damn, they took a chunk off of the fourth quarter right here. 6-minute drive, 9 plays. Hand off to Mixon. Mixon trying to get to the outside. Stiff arm, and he does. Wow, Joe Mixon Put a charger on his back right there. Leonard, whew, wouldn't want to come across that stiff arm. And he stays in bounds right there. Mixon, man, good awareness by him. I mean, he could have went out of bounds and saved getting tackled or but he stayed in bounds right there and kept the clock moving. Chargers got to use a timeout. Can't throw three interceptions, and I know those last two weren't his fault, but that's the reason why it's 25-12 right now. And then you had the two first possession, you got it down there at the game. You probably should have punched it in for a touchdown. And then you had the turnover by the Texans. Minchie fumbles it their first play, and then they get another field goal, and haven't been able to do anything ever since. They're just checking to see if Mixon stepped out of bounds. I don't think he did. Oh, they're saying that he stepped out of bounds, and then they're giving the Chargers their timeout back. Yeah, his toe actually dragged out of bounds right at the last second. It's gonna be 4 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Texans first and 10. Stroud single back formation. He's gonna hand this ball off to Mixon, and he's tackled for no gain. I mean, they know it's coming. They know it's going right to him. I don't think you'll see the Texans throw the football again. They're in field goal range right now. They just they need to make it a comfortable field goal. They need about, I would say, 5 or 6 more yards. Um, but Mixon first quarter had 3 yards, second quarter 12 yards, and then he's got about 70 in the second half. So he came on strong, um, but the Chargers haven't been able to run the football at all. 45 rush yards, 129 rush yards for the Texans, and most of those are C.J. Stroud rolling out. He had about a 20-yard run. He had a few 10-yard runs, and yeah, Joe Mixon in the second half. Second and 9 for the Texans. Stroud single back formation. Actually, I formation. He's going to hand the ball off to Mixon. Mixon trying to cut back inside right, and he's got about 2 yards. It's going to bring up third and 7. I don't think you throw the football right here. You just hand it off to Mixon again, and then send Fairbairn out to try to make this 28-12. So if Houston wins right here, which they probably are, then more than likely they're going to go to Kansas City. I don't think I don't think Buffalo is going to beat um, Denver. The only possible scenario that can happen is if the Steelers beat the Ravens. That could happen, but Lamar is probably going to find a way. I mean, they were able to get to the AFC Championship game last year. I'm pretty sure Lamar's going to find a way to win that game. It's going to be almost a first down run for the Texans. It's going to bring up about 4th and 1 for them. They might go for it right here. Just sneak it with Stroud, not have to give the football back. Yeah, it's 4th and 1. They snuck it earlier. Why not just call a quarterback sneak, get the first down, chip off some more clock, not give this ball back to the Chargers? See, it'd be 25-12. Yeah, it'd still be 2 possession. Yeah, they are going to go for it. I'm pretty sure that Stroud's just going to take this ball. It's going to be a sneak. Yep, big package. Sends a tight end in motion to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Mixon. He's got it. 10-5. Still on his feet. Touchdown. Joe Mixon. Everybody thought they were going to sneak it, and then he hands the ball off to Mixon. 31-12. Texans. And it's a rout. Yeah, this is his first year with the Texans. Yeah, he was with Cincinnati last year. I could have sworn they were going to sneak that football. And they handed it off, and the Chargers had a chance, but Mixon just kind of ran free and then broke a tackle. And as soon as he got to the 5-yard line, he was going to score. Hands the ball off about the 20, stiff arm to Hanley, and then barrel goes, yeah, he meets some guy about the 1-yard line, shoulder to shoulder, and he wins that battle. 32-12. Garbage time now. The Chargers, they got the right idea on defense. I don't think they need to change much over there. And, Asante Samuel was out for them this year. That was one of their key defensive backs. They still were able to find some good ones. Hart is really good over there. They got another guy, too, as well. Defensively, they're good. I just think offensively, they need to work on that offensive line. That was the reason today why they didn't score much is they couldn't run the football, and it was working for them early on. They were controlling the time of possession and controlling the clock. Tomorrow when you watch this game, there'll be one play that stands out, and they'll show it. It's the missed snap by C.J. Stroud. They're down 6-0 at this point, and it's 3rd and 16. Backed up in his own end zone, and he misses the snap, and the ball, he turns around, the ball comes right back to him. He's flushed out to his right, and he almost goes out of bounds and throws a ball. I'm talking like it got 5 feet off the ground, and it went 40 yards right to a wide receiver. And next couple plays, he hits Nico Collins and gets him down to about the 13-yard line, and then throws another touchdown to Collins. And he had a day ever since those plays. Collins went for like $150 today, and him and McConkey are just doing work. It's been him one right after the other. Herbert, no huddle, shotgun formation, throws, and it should have been caught. Johnson dropped it. And that's another thing, too, that the Chargers have had today. Drop passes. McConkey had a bad one on a high throw. Disley had another one, and then you got that one, too, to Johnson. I mean, I know he got popped at the end, but that was right in his hands. 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. They're going to hand this football off right up the middle and got the first down. 3 minutes left to play. 4th quarter, down 3 scores. Herbert, shotgun formation, takes the snap, 2-step drop, and looked like his arm got hit as he threw. And is it a fumble? Not sure if it's whistle dead or not. I think it was an incomplete pass. His arm got hit as he was going forward. Yeah, that's incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 2:55 left to play, 4th quarter. 2 wide receivers to Herbert's left, 2 to his right. Herbert takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking right, now looking middle, throws deep, fires, and it's picked off by Stingley. See if Stingley just goes down. He's walking, jukes. He's going to take his time, and he goes down. And that's going to be ball game right there. 4 interceptions for Justin Herbert. Been a horrible night. I don't think he had 5 all season, I want to say, and then he's got 4 tonight. What a play right there by Stingley Jr. That's his 2nd interception today. And Harbaugh just throws the headset down. Just kind of gives one of those looks like, it wasn't our day. And most interceptions, Stan Humphries. What a name that is, since Stan Humphries. Single back formation for the Texans. They're going to hand this football off for about 2 yards. (14-32), 242 yards, a touchdown, 4 interceptions. We're at the 2-minute warning. 32-12, Texans. Justin Herbert's 4 interceptions will be the story. The Chargers didn't, turn the ball over much. They led the league, in turnovers. They didn't turn it over at all. And then they had 4 in this game. And that's going to be the story for them. They weren't able to run the football today. Their pass protection was terrible. Herbert got sacked about 4 times. And offensively, they were just not good. And they had 2 field goals early. One of those came off of a turnover. Uh, Other than that, Herbert had an opportunity after a Stroud interception and threw an interception himself and ended up throwing 3 more after that. And that's pretty much why the score is 32-12. And offensively, again, the Chargers weren't able to run the football. That was their game plan coming in. There was a lot of times where they'd hand the ball off to Dobbins or Gus Edwards, and it'd be a no gain, 1 yard or 2 yards. And I don't think they broke a big one all game. McConkey was their only guy that was really doing much out there, and it was off of a busted play that really kind of kept them in this game and made this game a lot more high scoring than it was. But yeah, McConkey is a bright spot, moving forward. You got guys like Brock Bowers in the division now, Bo Nix in the AFC West. Just, young guys that are going to be good in this league for a long time. And the Chargers now, they go one and done, and Harbaugh was able to kind of turn this team around to a playoff team, but they got holes going in, and now you kind of ask yourself, is Herbert in that Phillip Rivers conversation where he, he'll have a good regular season, 10, 11, 12 wins, but when he gets into the playoffs, he's always one and done. And you just don't want to have those questions around you. You want to get yourself your playoff wins and get those under your belt. But Justin Herbert has 4 interceptions today after not turning the football over all season. And that's going to be the story after this game. The Chargers lose 32-12, and the Houston Texans advance. They will play the Kansas City Chiefs, barring anything that happens. If Pittsburgh beats the Ravens, then Pittsburgh goes in and plays. Or if Denver beats Buffalo, then Denver goes and plays Kansas City. So we'll end up seeing, we'll be doing that game coming up next too. Look for that. And the Chargers end up losing this one though. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.